Well, these wickets are the slowest I've played on anywhere in the world, so I'm not too bothered about them.
I think you'll be glad when the Test match actually gets underway.
Test cricket's what the whole thing's about, and it's new for us. A lot of the wickets and the conditions over here, the ball only lasts about 10 overs, then it's like a rag. It's different, but I'm enjoying it, and I think the lads are as well in their own ways.
This is the slowest of the Caribbean Test wickets, and it should give England their best chance of getting a result. First, by taking a little sting out of that mighty West Indian pace attack, and then by giving the England spinners some hope of winkling out an equally powerful batting lineup. Tony Francis, ITN Sport, Trinidad.
And we plan to have satellite coverage.
We're right patch, right on the bowler's run-up at the north end, and deep, soggy patches on the wicket. It was impossible for the fast bowlers to perform without risking injury, but at first we thought the heavy overnight rain had simply seeped under the covers. It was only a few minutes ago that I discovered the covers had been slit during the night in a clear act of sabotage. The crowd has not yet been told. They are, however, restless and wondering why play has not yet begun, though there's been very little rain this morning. Officials here believe the blame lies with people protesting about the exclusion of Trinidad captain Derek Murray from the West Indies team.
The play resumed just a few minutes ago, with England winning the toss and putting West Indies into bat.
Special start today. Play was delayed for more than 3 hours because the ground was wet. Then it was discovered that the pitch had been sabotaged. Angry fans staged a near riot, demanding a start to play. When play did get underway, West Indies made a steady start after being put in by England. Our sports correspondent, Tony Francis, sent this report by satellite.
It was exactly what everyone dreaded on this tour, and it had to happen on the first day of the first Test match. The Trinidad crowd had had enough. 3 hours with no cricket and precious little explanation why. Inevitably, their patience snapped. It was a situation the ground authorities could so easily have avoided by keeping spectators informed on the public address system. Instead, they were never told a word. Finally, it was the sight of Ian Botham and Clive Lloyd tossing the coin which diffused the riot. What the crowd hadn't known during the long delay was that a local protest group had damaged the wicket during the night. They'd slashed through the covers and cut into the pitch as a protest against the omission from the West Indies team of Derek Murray, the Trinidad captain. Mysteriously, a 24-hour guard on the Oval disappeared last night, and the floodlights went out too. To make things worse, an over-casual ground staff had allowed a large, soggy patch to develop around an underground hydrant smack in the middle of the bowler's run-up. When play did start at 2:15, it was soon clear there wasn't much wrong with the wicket. Botham had put the West Indians in, hoping for some early pace. He got it from Graham Dilley, and Greenidge was lucky. But these players don't dwell on near misses, and Greenidge savaged anything remotely loose. It was time to experiment with the spinners. Had John Embury got the nose for it? Well, he came on early and very soon almost broke through Greenidge's defence. The opener survived again, and in the hot afternoon sun, survival became a problem for fieldsmen as well. Botham came in for criticism for keeping himself on, although he was being quite severely punished. And by now it was Desmond HAYNES, scorching past his 50, who took absolute control. The West Indies have promised to make up today's lost time, but the way they're going, it might not be necessary. Tony Francis, ITN Sport, Trinidad.
Sorry about that buzz on the sound, it was due to the satellite. At the close of play, 144 for no wicket was Tony Francis.